This is an example of I'm going to call it high-end massing that is a service that I provide when I work with an architect. This is a custom house recently been working on, and I work with the architect from the beginning to the end, and he will, tell me what he'll give me the plans and put them in here, pass it off to the client. The client will have his inputs, and if it's the pool size needs to be a larger. This guest house should be located somewhere else. Um, from big changes to small changes, a house like this might go through 20 or more changes, major changes before the client is satisfied. The architect can explain to me the changes, or he can just stand over my shoulder, and we can make the changes in real time. Some architects have capability like this right now with SketchUp and whatnot. The difference is that this program's a little more robust. Plus, I have almost a decade of experience working with these types of programs, and actually, the renders that are passed off to the client are global illumination solutions. So they're going to be more beautiful than the typical massing render. So let me do a couple renders so you can see exactly what would be shown to the client. But again, in this particular instance, the client has had a lot of feedback and is a lot more happy with what's happening here based on all these different renders and views that we can give. And the architect is pleased as well, basically because not only does it allow him to see things that are very hard to visualize from the elevations, but doesn't have to worry about the pitfalls or the hassles of high-end rendering and keeping and working with models like this as they get more complicated. As anyone that's worked with masking something like this out, as it gets larger and more complicated, it can get unwieldy and hard to work with. So let me do a couple renders and give you an idea of what at least this one looks like to the client. So for a massing model that is still in the works, this is exactly what the client would see, where he would be able to make suggestions, changes, exactly know what is being proposed. And in this circumstance, there has been some changes, and there will continue to be changes based on this model and what the architect and the client can see. So this kind of thing is kept loose and blocky, but it's useful through the whole stage of the project. The next service that I offer is called site integration, where I take a proposed site and place it in the project. This is useful for the city, architect, the client, but mainly for the city, something like that. We'll see exactly what is the impact here, and there you go. So this is how it's going to look. You can see the buildings in the back are going to be hidden, and it's a pretty good looking structure. Again, this is the original plot of land, and there is the proposed structure. So this is pretty useful. This was an addition, so adding a building. This next example here is a subtraction. So we have the existing structure, and we're going to remove it. There we go. So we removed the existing structure and put in a parking lot. And city wanted to see exactly how this was going to look. Again, the existing, and subtracting it and showing how is this going to look. And in this circumstance, it actually looks a lot better without the building. So these are the two services as far as addition and subtraction. as far as the site integration goes. So thanks for watching, and I hope to talk to you soon. Take care.